Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Starfield, where last time we broke into a UC base and stole a secret ship, and that may be my favourite mission in the entire game so far. That was a really bloody good time. And today, all roads point to Neon. We've got to get back there to do some Ryujin business, and there's some gang warfare we never took care of. And the Crimson Fleet need us to meet up with one of their agents too, though, naturally, before we do that, we've got to go back to the Vigilance and check in with our UC handlers, though, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I get the feeling that just like every bloody time we go back and speak to these guys, they're gonna say, well done for not killing anybody, please continue not killing anybody. Bloody broken record, that lot.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
I flipping called it. Every time I come back here. Oh, thank you for not killing anyone. Please keep not killing anyone. Bloody hell, guys. There we go. Literally just checking in. Giant pile of XP, giant pile of money. Nice and simple. Let's get on to the business proper. I guess part of the reason the game keeps bringing me back here is because, yes, I'm supposed to be handing over evidence to Toft, so all the people I'm working with get arrested over the course of the mission, but, I haven't been doing that, because I feel bad betraying my friends in the fleet, because they've actually been helping me, and for the most part, they've actually been pretty useful. So, as a result of that, yes, poor Toft hasn't got anything from me so far. Okay, in which case, back to Neon, because we have got a lot to take care of here. And while we're passing by ship services, yes, one thing I may have, slightly misunderstood last time I was doing a bit of a ship rebuild. You see, I was under the impression that to, yes, level up starship design, I needed to be plugging parts onto ships that were, special improved and or superior ship modules, but, no, John, that's not what that says at all. It just says, install 15 unique ship modules, so any ship module will do, as long as it's not, one you've already plugged on. And if that is true, all I need to do is take any ship, and then just plug on the cheapest parts I can find. And that means, okay, we are very close to the next rank of this perk, so, right, Grand Flamingo Rebuild number 2, coming in soon. And funny old world, it looks like, yeah, 2 separate missions are pushing me towards precisely the same location. So, we're supposed to be meeting up with Estelle over in a Madame Savage's place, which is also precisely where a local gang is holed up after apparently not doing so well in a fight against the Disciples. So, okay, let's mosey in that direction and see who we run into first. So okay, down into the lovely grimy depths of Ebbside, I love it. And here we go, Madame Savage, lovely. And I remember this place, this is where we, yes, interrogated, what's-her-face, who, are you still here? Are you genuinely still here? She is as well. Right. So apparently you've just been, living in this bar for the past 2 months, since me and Sam interrogated you about that whole freestyle business, haven't you, Miss Early? And yes, by the looks of it, we've got Estelle upstairs, and someone representing the strikers standing right here, so go on then. As you were kind enough to stand near the door, I'm gonna speak to you first.
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebbside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
Okay, so, yes, it turns out your territory is like 1 floor of 1 bar. So life's not going well for you, and honestly, I'm not intimidated in the slightest.
Yeah, back in the day, you would never... Ugh. Yeah, you used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the Disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar. I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the Disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined.
Okay, so like we were saying, you guys are like, the lesser of 2 evils. Gotcha.
So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebbside Strikers.
Okay, I'm trying to help you guys, but if you keep being rude to me, I'm just gonna go speak to the disciples and join them instead.
This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
Okay, Briggsy old buddy old pal, let's talk about how we help you out against the disciples.
You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill, if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
I'm gonna be honest, buddy, I'm significantly more interested now you've said that. I'm curious how dark this is gonna get, so sure, sign me the cock up.
Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers?
A shotgun, like so many shotguns, though. Okay, that's cute. I can actually mention I'm a member of the Crimson Fleet. Like, you know, that's significantly higher up than your stupid gang.
Now you are speaking my language. Good. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebbside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware. There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
Oh, I fucking knew it. Alright, just like every other faction in this game, they talk a big game about how, you know, they're super badass and dangerous, etc, etc. But the moment it's time for a mission, oh no, please try and do it stealthily. Don't kill anyone. Please don't kill anyone. Why does nobody in this galaxy want me to kill anybody? Seriously, people, I've got bloody combat perks to grind up here. Okay, here we go, round the other side of Ebbside, just to pass the Euphorica. Brilliant name, by the way, and... right, so the warehouses are right here by the ocean. So, they did say they want this done all quiet-like. So, down to hidden, silenced weaponry, just in case, like, you know, one person needs to go down. Got my, you know, see everyone abilities, etc, etc. It's all gonna be... okay, a random person, also just... multiple random people are just going in here. Okay, this is just the place to be right now, apparently. Well, they want it to be nice and peaceful. We can make it nice and peaceful. Alright, just round the back. I see you guys. I see you as well. Okay, the problem's gonna be... you know, not spotted by them. So just in... and around, and no cocking trouble. Alright, nice and smooth, nice and easy, no flipping. Oh, that could potentially be trouble. No, just, okay, maybe edge round. Can't get around the back over there. This is gonna be tight. Actually, just very slow. Just close enough to. There we go. Grab that. Out we go. No flipping trouble. Beautiful.
Huh. So you did the job, and nobody had to die. That was one hell of an audition. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebbside Strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the Disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning.
I mean, only if you can, like, stop that supply, but... okay, let's see what we're doing next, because, yes, presumably, you're gonna tell me about the supplier.
You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind for you.
Okay, never mind. By the sounds of it, this is like, you know, a proper mini-faction or whatnot. You know what, I'm not gonna deny, that's actually kinda badass. I mean, seriously, just, you know, the shininess, the collar, the built-in mask, And okay, just checking in with the rest of the team here, this does feel, you know, pretty important, which is, how precisely did you guys start fighting with the Disciples?
Everything was pretty fine, till a couple of years ago. They had their side of town, we had ours. I mean, we'd have misunderstandings, but Briggs always sorted things out. Then one day, the Disciples wanted all of Ebbside. It's been blood and knives ever since.
Alright, and by the sounds of it, yeah, someone's been supplying them, presumably because they wanted them to do precisely that.
So the job is, we let the streets know the strikers are back. We have signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any Disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say, make the Disciples bleed at every chance.
Okay, me and you, Hatchet, we're speaking the same language. Finally, someone who actually wants me to do some cocking murder. Though, by the sounds of it, what we're doing is like future sci-fi graffiti, and I love it. So okay, back to business here. We're on, yeah, this side of Ebbside, so yeah, where their warehouse was. Originally the core territory of the Disciples. And you know, move in this direction and see what we can find where. So, right. The first sign is up a bit. I'm pretty sure, however, there are, yeah, some stairs at the end. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to, you know, fly up that distance. That's, you know, too far to go. Here we go. Up the stairs here, though, maybe, you know, keep your eyes open for Disciples. Because we were warned. This area could be a bit guarded. So just hover over to here. Problem is, yeah, I'm using a skip pack, so I don't really get much in the way of, height when I boost. So, oh! Okay, so, I think possibly we've got a bit of a problem here, which is to say, the Disciples do now know I'm here. Rather like, you know, he did. He might lose interest pretty fast, though, so, okay, just nose around here. Back to caution. They don't know what they're doing. In fact, you know what? Jump, 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 jump. Down here. They're now investigating. So how about we go in this direction? Alright. Back to hidden. Lovely. Do need to get some, you know, ballistic kills and whatnot, so don't mind me. You're partially hidden behind a pipe, unfortunately. Right. And you nice and dead. And now I think you are facing this way. So alright. In which case, just hop over here. Down right here. Or possibly, right, you may or may not be moving around. Just for safety, you, buddy, need to go down. So just right to here. Alright, lovely. Just lovely. So, okay. Check there's no one else. Nice and smooth, all things considered. Just override the display. And I'm assuming... Right, we are just doing, like, you know, future sci-fi graffiti. I love it. The next two, however, yeah, would appear to be significantly further down. So, right. Mosey to here. Unless... That's a door. That's just telling me to, like, you know, go to the door. That's absolutely fine. So, oh, blimey, I'm kind of stuck in the rafters. As indeed is this one. Right, so this will be down to the bottom, right? Yeah, down to the underbelly. So, okay. Underbelly next. No trouble. One per area. For the looks of it, though. Okay. Don't panic. You're allowed to be here. This is fine. Although, possibly that's... Yeah, that's kind of inside Xenofresh territory. Have a bit of a look-see around here. This appears to be public, so... Right. On this occasion... No trouble at all. Maybe just be out of here before anyone realises. So, right, that one at least was not guarded. Oh, I say that. Someone's coming.
What have we here? Decided to drop by on Neon and do a little vandalism, huh? There's a steep fine for that. Zero tolerance. Tell you what, you pay the fine now, and I'll let you off with a warning.
Okay, so, buddy. 1,500 credits. Take the money and naff off. Okay, so what we've just learned there is, yes, apparently security here is cocky cheap to buy. And okay, the last one we need to do is buy the loot-see of it, yeah. Like down over here somewhere, nearby to Ryujin Tower. Or possibly... Okay. About? No, not in the liquor store. Just next to it here. Okay, well, as we were saying, we now know security around here, cocky cheap. So, just override that. Ideally be hidden. Lights off, perhaps. There we go. Done. And now, just mosey straight on out of here before anybody realises what's up. Beautiful.
You've really kicked the hornet's nest. Good. Andrea's running point on grabbing the gun stash. I need you and Vogel to keep the disciples off balance.
So we're finally doing this?
It's time, Vogel. The gloves are off. Both of you, keep the collateral damage down if you can. But it's do or die.
Okay, so he didn't seem to mind the murder at all. Good. Good. For once, I found someone who doesn't object to murder. Brilliant.
You two coordinate whatever you need to. I have a request. I know this is asking a lot. Newell's Goods has some armor. Not mil-spec ranger gear or anything, but better than the cast-off clothes the strikers wear. So if you could, well, spring for some armor upgrades, maybe convince Newell to sell it to us.
Okay, so you want some better gear on the cheap, gotcha.
All the strikers owe you big time. Any credits it costs, I promise we'll pay you back, with interest.
Right, I know the shop he's talking about. It's, yes, the general goods store right here towards Ryujin. Just before we do this, yeah, put on my talking gear, because I suspect that, yes, if we do a persuade, we might be able to get this on the cheap. Okay, the big question is, though, yeah, is he going to be more or less likely to sell if I mention the Ebbside strikers? Because, based on what we heard right at the start, people basically really don't like the disciples. Like, anyone who could stop the disciples, that's got to be welcome, right?
Oh, dear Lord. Did Briggs put you up to this? All these gangs are a menace. I don't want to have any part of it.
Okay, I most definitely just said the wrong thing there, so... Okay, what if instead I mention that if we don't win, the disciples are gonna win? And that is definitely worse.
They are definitely the lesser evil. All right already, all right. You pay and I'll send Briggs his armor. But this is a one-time deal. I don't want anything to do with this madness after that.
Alright, not too difficult though. Ooh. How about a bit of a discount, buddy?
That's not a discount. That's robbery.
It's still cocking 5 grand, though. Right, he's going to be maybe a bit on the difficult side to persuade. So, okay, who else is going to buy this much armor in one go, friends?
Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point.
Alright, and then, gosh darn it, no 2 available, unfortunately, though... Okay, you know I really think I left the oven on 2 star systems over. Do you think that relative time means my house is burnt down by now? What the cock is going on in this persuasion minigame, Bethesda?
You know what? I may be starting to like you.
That is not the response I was expecting. So, come on, buddy. We can work something out here.
Fine, fine. You can have your discount if you just stop your yapping. I'll get the armor over to Madame Sauvage. We're done.
Okay, that done. Now let's chat with... hang on. Vogel. That was your name. Sorry, I forgot your name, buddy.
The plan's simple. We hit the street runners hard in as many points as possible. Maximum chaos, right? Then Andrea can waltz into their weapons cache, snag the big guns, and then the real fun begins.
Okay, so we're trying to, you know, just to make a big mess, though there are, like, you know, a lot of civilians out in Ebbside. Like, should we be careful not to kill random bystanders?
No promises. The till's running empty. So if I happen to see some marks on the way, then the fishies better pay up, know what I mean?
I have absolutely no idea what you mean. Like, I was just saying we need to not shoot civilians, but, like, are you planning to take bribes, or... I have no idea what you're about to do, friends.
Well, Briggs ain't the only one thinking round here. Here's 3 groups of street rats for you. Me and my boys will take some others. Fun time.
Also, I did not notice till just this second, but I can confirm Space Frog has made it to Neon. Okay, I'm pretty sure I see... yes, people with guns just around the corner. But they are not standing apart from, you know, everybody else. Right. I feel like what we need to do is pop out and see if they immediately pull guns on me. If they do, we just pop a blend, pop them in the head, no trouble. Alright, so just around the corner. Hey guys!
Looky here. Just strolling into Disciple turf. You're making this too easy.
Okay. So, apparently they're planning to shake me down. You know what? Screw you! You have no idea what's coming today.
Bring it, off-worlder.
Alright. No trouble. Alright, like I was saying, this is what blend is for. So just one quick blend to slow down time. And that's one in the head for you. One in the... oh, you guys are... watch out! Watch out for the civilians, damn it! Okay, where's the last one? Right over here, and... no! No civilians dead. No trouble whatsoever. Alright, not a problem. Right, here we go, and... oh! I see him. I see him over there, and you guys... right, I see you guys are, in fact, way more isolated in terms of the public. So actually, you know what? On this occasion, we can just bomb them. Right, group number 3. You've got to think at some point, yeah, like, you know, even though it's incompetent and corrupt, at some point, the local security has got to pay attention to the explosive shotgun fights happening in Ebbside. And then finally, alright, I see something going on over there. That would appear to me to be pretty well, yeah, out of the way of civilians, so I'm going to say zoop, 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 and down you cocky go. Oh yeah, 1 super awesome slow-mo gunfight, 2 absolutely cocking annihilators. Oh, and hello there guys, I love the new armor, by the way. You are looking stylish.
We got the guns, new fish. Went in, pop, 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 and the cash is ours.
And that's thanks to me and my new best mate. Hit any problems on your patrol?
Not in the slightest. Everybody's very dead indeed.
Same here. Little element of surprise and a few bullets. Then no worries. Everything's going according to plan, Briggs.
Good. Now we hit them where it hurts. This warehouse is one of their main strongholds. Not going to lie. Taking it is going to be hard. New fish, we wouldn't be here without you. What's the play? Go in guns blazing? We hold back?
Alright, so... yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If you guys are going in, then 1, you might end up dead, and 2, I can't use my explosives because you'll be hit. Stay out here, I'll take care of it.
You'll be drawing a lot of heat, but if you think you can handle it, works for me. You heard the plan. Let's do it.
Okay, before we go in though, we gotta make sure we're looking the part, damn it. So, alright, striker mask wear, lovely. And you know what? We'll stick with the silent shotgun for now, because yeah, that's proper ballistic kills, which is precisely what we need. If it all goes to hell, switch over to Coachman. Alright, in we go. Figure out how many people we're dealing with here. And also, how many rooms they're standing in. Because it feels to me like actually there's not that many people here. Okay, someone just mentioned something about, you know, never meeting the boss. There's a few more people. Right. This is a big multi-leveled area. But I know where everybody is. So immediately, we're around the back of you. Alright, so hop out. Silenced in the head. Nobody knows a thing. And then, okay, this is going to be badass. Holy flip me, that was amazing. Just pop up with a jetpack and then take him out like that. That is beautiful. Now, right, you're upstairs in the office.
Die hiding like a scared little kid?
You, however, are out on the catwalk.
What's going on? Someone there?
Alright. Let's see if we can hang on. Nope! There we go. We're officially in danger now, but okay. I'd say at this point, we're now safe to start nuking the area. Can we hit you, like, through the floor? Hang about. Are you planning to, you know, step outside in a second? You see, this isn't just about killing them. It's about sending a message and doing it with cocking style. So just, get around here. You do not know where I am. Do I have a shot at you? No, there's something between me and you. Presumably, like, I don't know, some sort of door or something. So, alright. Wait for you to turn away, because enemies can definitely see through. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure we now know where we are, so that's fine. Just, sorry, don't mind me. Don't mind. Where'd the last one go? There we go. Down you go, you stupid loser. Aw.
Playtime is over. Downstairs, now.
Uh-oh.
Security. I'd recognize that condescending tone anywhere. Hands off weapons.
Okay. I get the impression that yes, the Lord just arrived, and it's probably not impressed with what we've been doing. I'm just gonna have, you know, a quick puff of Paramore, just in case we need to talk our way out of this, okay? Oh, there's a lot of people with big guns and armor here all of a sudden.
You think Neon Security wouldn't know about what's going down? Please. Looks like you've done a bit of violence, a bit of murder. Word is, all this is due to you. Why are you messing around with my streets, huh?
Well, because the disciples were on your streets, and they were running around murdering people. So now I've murdered them, meaning overall, the net murder levels are going to be significantly improved.
As I can see. So here's what's going to happen. Gang violence gets too noisy. That hurts the bottom line around here. No one affects the bottom line.
Tell that to the disciples.
No. I want you to, Mr. Briggs. The disciples have been pissing me off for far too long. So, your gang throws off Sewer Rat Blue and starts wearing Neon Security Black. Or, you can be found face down in the streets. And you say your goodbyes. Briggs is a smart lad. He'll make the right choice.
Okay, so these guys are now being basically recruited. And I'm guessing I'm about to be bloody kicked out, which is a shame.
Is this for real?
They want me to be a cop.
Shit. We could get a real pad. Maybe even move out of Ebbside? Briggs, I'm so in.
After all we've done, Neon Security seriously will let that go?
I don't see why not. Do you really think anyone cares who stabs who in Ebbside? What's your take?
Alright, so... I mean, I can see why, you know, they might want to recruit you. You just demonstrated you could do a good job, and they'd rather have you on side than work against you under the circumstances, though... there is a risk, obviously, that if you take out one gang, and the winning gang gets immediately recruited into the police, that just opens up, you know, a power vacuum for a new gang to rise up. But... you know what? If this gets you out of Ebbside and into a better place for you and your family, take it, Briggs. Why not?
With resources and backup, the streets are gonna be safer. It looks like the strikers are retiring. And here's your cut.
Alright, so we got ourselves money, XP, and also one new gun. It does 4 damage. 4. That's amazing. I mean, you know, it's got lacerate, which is nice, but given that, you know, random bleed effects, I'm not 100% sure how bleed stacking works in this game. I mean, it's cocking 4 damage. That's hilarious. Okay, and now that, you know, the gang problems of Madame Sauvage have been taken care of, we can go and have a nice chat with Estelle. I can't remember what Estelle's surname is, but we could go and speak to Estelle.
You looking to get zoned?
Okay, I feel like possibly you're trying to sell me Aurora, but no, I'm here for you, actually.
Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Okay, so by the sounds of it, yes, you potentially feel like, you know, you've not been receiving the appreciation you deserve in the past.
Sending me a rook to handle a job this risky is a goddamn insult.
Oh, the problem's me. Right, she objects to, you know, me being sent to do the job, so... okay, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like, you know, I have done quite a lot for the Crimson Fleet at this point.
I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
Okay, so working on Neon, by the sounds of it, not the easiest thing in the world to do. Though, yes indeed, I've been sent here by Delgado himself. This is like, you know, his little pet project. He's obsessed with the legacy. If you want to annoy him, you go right ahead.
All right, I get the point. Let's just get this over with. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Alright, I'm guessing yes, given she was saying she'd been working here for a long time, this will be the job you are working towards, given the whole conduction grid tech, etc, that only just came up like, you know, a couple of days ago.
Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
Okay, hang on. Brayson Bayou? Is that like, you know, the son or brother of Benjamin Bayou? Because, oh, you do not want to be messing with the Bayous in Neon. That's asking for trouble.
Word on the street is that the Generdyne gig is the only one Benjamin could get for his younger brother. He's not the brightest.
Alright, so potentially we might be able to, you know, persuade him nice and easy to get him on side or something.
And I suppose you're gonna head down to Generdyne and kick down the door? Wow, it's so simple. I can't believe I didn't think of that myself. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
Alright, and, oh my, I might just be able to, you know, use my standing at Ryujin to my advantage.
Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Generdyne, so you're gonna have to deal with Komiko and potentially her boyfriend, Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
Okay, so by the sounds of it, yes, we're going to be making trouble for multiple Bayous. The guy who, like, you know, runs the place and is also incredibly corrupt and violent. Oh, magnificent. But okay, I would say having solved the problem of gang violence in Ebbside, and on top of that, got a full briefing for what we need to do for the Crimson Fleet, how about we call it a part there? But next time, okay, we're cracking straight on with a little bit more here on Neon. After all, we've got multiple flavours of corporate skulduggery to get on with. First up, we've got to, yes, figure out how to potentially extort an executive, as well as sabotaging a deal that might just be causing some concern for Ryujin. So hopefully, you join me next time for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Starfield. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.